speaking of big names and the Mets, Nolan Arenado got thrown at pretty, seemed to be pretty aggressively. And whether you're throwing at him or not, it's one thing. But they threw him at his head. The ball went at his head. It was super
Buzzed
clear.
the tower. Yeah.
And it ended up being a benches clearing brawl at Busch Stadium. And Brad, like we know how you feel about buzzing the tower. But is it time to reinvestigate? Like what? I don't even know how to ask what I'm saying. What is going on here in your mind? Like, why do you like this or do you hate it?
I think it's dumb to throw at a guy's head, and I honestly don't think that most pitchers these days are going to do it on purpose.
Yep.
I think that what it comes down to is actually something that Chris Bassett said last week, because I've seen a lot of balls just in the last 12 hours watching baseball that got away from the pitchers. Marco Gonzalez tonight just about hit Kyle Tucker in the head with a curveball that didn't snap. It slipped out of his hand.
Damn.
It's 75 miles an hour, but still, that's going to hurt hitting you in the head. Trust me.
Doesn't matter. Yes, it's for real.
But Chris Bassett said that the baseballs are not good. There's no consistency. He's like,
That's
you'll
what
come
I
out
was
in the
just gonna
first.
ask you.
Yeah, he said that you'll come out in the first inning, and you'll get a good base. You'll get a good batch of baseballs. Come out in the third, they're bad. Come out in the fourth, they're worse. Come out in the fifth, they're good again. And I don't know what I don't know why this is. Major League Baseball took over, bought Rawlings so that they could make sure that the baseballs are up to snuff, right?
And now they're worse.
And they're worse than they were before. And I'll be honest with you, I've thought about it a little bit over the last few years, because I have a couple of balls that we've gotten, and one of them, the stitching looked like it was pulling the hide apart. The holes in the stitching were significantly larger than what they should be, right?
They're stretched, right?
Yeah. It was
that.
like the hide was a little bit too small, so they stretched it a little bit, pulled those stitches. And that might be what a juiced baseball looks like. I don't know for sure. That might be what that is. Or it might just be the quality of the baseball.
Or they're just cutting costs and trying to do more with a smaller amount of leather.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I think that's more what this is. I think it's more of an issue of control. And part of this is pitchers don't have their sticky stuff anymore. Right?
Yeah. But it's comorbid with bad baseballs and inconsistent baseballs.
Yes.
That's the real problem.
Yeah, I think it is.